going on, everybody? Back with another G Fuel review, and in an effort to keep you guys entertained while I'm away at Disney World next week, I am just knocking out a bunch of G Fuel reviews, and today we're going to be tasting the Lemon Lime G Fuel flavor, since it was just unvaulted. Now, Lemon Lime G Fuel was actually one of the first flavors I ever had. I ordered one of those starter boxes, which had Phaseberry, Lemon Lime, Blue Ice, and I think... Ugh, I can't think. And Peach Iced Tea. Peach Iced Tea. Those were the flavors that I chose for my Build-A-Box when I first tried G Fuel. And I remember the Lemon Lime flavor being very salty and almost tasting like this Mexican candy I had back in the day. Kyle, I don't know if you could find this, but there's these packets of like lime salt that say 7-Up on them, I think, if my memory is correct. So maybe Kyle will throw one of those up on screen. If not, I mean, there's not much I can do about that.
I got you, homie.
Now, before we take a look at Lemon Lime and give it a taste and a rating, I gotta plug the G Fuel code. G Fuel code Danny D is 10 to 30% off at gfuel.com. Using that code directly supports my content as well as keeps these G Fuel reviews coming, baby. Now, one thing that I found interesting about the Lemon Lime G Fuel is that it is 25 calories, which means even though they unvaulted this, they didn't change the formula to the new formula, which is 15 calories. So I guess you could say that this is not a new flavor. This is definitely 100% just an unvaulting of a previously released flavor. Now, I don't know, maybe Kyle could throw an old picture up on the side, but just by looking at it, it looks like this is probably the old look of Lemon Lime, but I could be wrong. So I don't think much has changed here, but let's take a look at it. You can see some lemon and lime slices on the side, green and yellow colors. Pretty standard G Fuel label. Again, 25 calories, not 15. And the powder is not white. It is actually like this pink color. Not getting a ton of smell here. A little bit of lime smell, but for the most part, there's not much smell at all. Now for today's review, I'm gonna be using the clear winter white shaker so that you guys can see the exact color of the G Fuel once it's been shaken up. And if you saw the last review, you might have learned that the correct term is shaken up, not shook. And if you didn't realize, I'm actually filming the Brain Drive and the Lemon Lime G Fuel flavor reviews back to back. So I literally just filmed the Brain Drive review. Here it is right here. Wow, that looks really red. But again, I want to mention, I take my funnel off the top of my scooper because that's meant for a water bottle. And if you don't take that off, you risk the chance of accidentally overfilling your scooper and then ending up with powdery G Fuel, which nobody wants that. But all right, I'm going to dump that in there like this. Boom. Now it is right away turning into a very dark greenish yellow color. I think Sammy's whining because my wife just went to the post office. Sammy! I think he stopped. All right, baby, let's shake it up. Oh yeah, baby. Look at those guns, baby. All right, now that that's been shaken up, you can see it is a lime green color. And now if I smell it, very strong lemon lime smell. Kind of smells like I'm at a bar. Like people are passing around tequila shots. But enough of that. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah, baby. I like that a lot. Whew. I don't know why I'm out of breath. So let's shake it. All right, so best way to describe it is if you took lemon lime Gatorade and maybe added like a pinch of salt to it. That is what I'm tasting. It tastes very similar to lemon lime Gatorade. Very refreshing. Now, as far as tangy, slightly sour G Fuel flavors go, this is pretty much the definition of a tangy, slightly sour flavor. If you're somebody who's not crazy about sour stuff, but maybe you want to venture in to the deep end a little bit, maybe dip your toes in the sourness, definitely recommend Lemon Lime. But the one problem is, I don't think it's available. I think it was a very limited restock. I don't think it's available on the website right now. But with the way that G Fuel's been doing flavors, I would expect maybe a reskin and a reformulated version to come out in the near future. Because if they don't, you're crazy, G Fuel, because I love this flavor. This flavor is delicious. More people need to experience it. This flavor is very straightforward. If you like lemon, lime, or just citrus stuff in general, you're definitely gonna love this. Personally, I find this to be a very good choice for people who maybe thought that Sour Demonade was too sour of a lemon flavor. I would say this is a nice happy medium when it comes to sour lemon or lemonade type flavors. And speaking of lemonade flavors, I would definitely say this is towards the top. I think I just really enjoyed the simplicity of this flavor. It says lemon lime on it, and that's exactly what you get. But for the first time ever, I'm gonna say that the fact that it's not the new formula and it's still the old 25 calorie formula, it's gonna lose some points there for me. Because it's hard for me to like a flavor when I know that there's a good chance it's not gonna taste like that in the near future. So I'm gonna knock down a few points and I'm gonna give this flavor a 77, baby! Woo! Definitely above average. I very much enjoy it. I will definitely be reaching for this every once in a while, probably more than others, but also not knowing when they're gonna re-release it, I'm gonna have to ration it, you know? So solid 77, refreshing, slightly tangy sour flavor. Highly recommended for people who like lemon and lime stuff, or you're looking for a slightly less sour lemonade type flavor. I'm surprised G Fuel hasn't made this a more widely available flavor and just given it a reskin and a new formula. So who knows? In the near future, you might get another revisited review comparing the old formula to the new formula. But for right now, this will have to do. And I will say, there's nothing wrong with that. And G Fuel, if you happen to be watching, if you guys do reformulate this, I highly suggest you try to keep it tasting exactly the same because it's a really solid flavor for what it is. That's gonna pretty much be it for this review. Definitely expect the sour cherry reskin to old formula comparison coming very soon. Like I said, I'm gonna be knocking out a lot of G Fuel reviews to get ready to post while I'm out of town. Because obviously with not doing Twitch streams, YouTube and TikTok are gonna have to suffice as far as keeping you guys in the loop and entertained while I'm out of town on vacation. Which, yes, if you were wondering, I will be vlogging the whole entire trip. Actually very excited about that because we haven't done a vlog since the Great Wolf Lodge trip we did in Colorado a few months ago. But I'm gonna bring this review to an end. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate everybody who's using G Fuel code DannyD. And as always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!